Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do the rose lashing. The rose lashing is a decorative as well as practical lashing that you can do in order to join two pieces of rope or other objects together. Here you can see an example of a rose lashing that I did, and this is just before I trimmed the ends. As you can see, it is indeed very decorative as well as practical. So with that said, let's get started. So let's say that we want to make an eye onto this piece of rope using a rose lashing. We're going to take a piece of cordage. We're going to take the standing end and place it next to the left end. Then we're going to do a series of racking turns from right to left. So we start over the right end, then under the right end, and over the left end. Like this. Then under the left end, over the right end. Then under the right end, over the left end. And under the left end, over the right end. Under the right end, over the left end. And under the left end again. And at this point I have 3 of these turns on each of the sides. You can make more, many more, and each will contribute to the strength of the lashing. For this demonstration, I'm going to use 3 on each of the sides. At this point, I'm going to travel under the 3 turns on the right. So under the 3 on the right. Like this. Then under the 3 turns on the left. And this is going to make that nice decorative circle at the center. And again, under the 3 on the right. And under the 3 on the left. Keep doing this until you get a nice circle at the center. At this point, I made several circles and I'm going to finish by placing my working end under this section of 3 turns on the right. Like this. And with this, the rose lashing is tied. Now what we do is we start at the working or standing end and we begin tightening it up. In my case, I usually find it easier to start tightening at the standing end, so I pull on it a bit just to find it. So the standing end starts here on the top right, then we travel onto the top left, then the middle right, and the middle left, bottom right, bottom left, like this. Then we get into tightening the circles at the center. Now I will need to retighten this rose lashing one more time, but you can already see the pattern. Once tightened, it's going to lay on top of my two pieces of rope like this. So after tightening the rose lashing, it should be fairly tight. Now you could trim the ends as they are, so one on the right and one on the left. You could instead tie them together using a couple of half knots, so basically making a reef knot. Like this. You could use a couple of constrictor knots in order to attach them onto the rope, or anything else like it. It really depends on your personal preference as well as need. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it will prove useful for you. Thank you very much for joining me. See you next time.